of salty and sweet, soft and crunchy.
What's up? This is a first, guys. Yeah. We are here. This is NorbCam. This is Brian Frank.
Norb Siskel. This is Brian Ebert.
That's right. Seahawks fans, of course. We are here at the AMC Theater in Factoria near Bellevue, Washington. What's up, Ninja Dog? Anthony D, what's up, man? I know you've been trying to reach me. I've been busy. Been busy today, but I told you we were going to go live, and here we are. We are sitting in the theater here. This is a nice, plush, somewhat luxurious, somewhat recently renovated AMC Theaters, where we're going to be watching the movie Get Out, which Brian has seen. I have not seen it yet.
Checking it out for the second time.
I heard.
Check how they're shooting the suspense.
I heard it's good. I mean, it was like 99, ranked 99 on Rotten Tomatoes. So I don't know if you guys seen it, but
I think they said it was the first movie to get 100% in its first weekend on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah.
I'm live. And they got 80s Broncos fan Michael Rain right here.
Making it rain.
Making it rain with some corn. Scoring some corn over there.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's really no particular rhyme or reason to this post, but except I'm just going to take your questions. Brian here is, he's originally from the Seattle area, but he lives in Los Angeles, California now, works as a storyboard artist and as an actor, was recently on a couple episodes of Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, right?
Pretty cool. Playing a paramedic. They haven't given me a name yet, but hopefully I get a name eventually. That'd be good.
You're just called what, the paramedic?
Paramedic.
Is it number one or just paramedic?
First time I was paramedic number 2, and then I moved my way up to just paramedic.
All right.
So I'm working my way up the ranks there.
Have they actually told you you're going to be on another episode, or is that kind of just have to wait to see if they call you back?
Yeah, it's a wait and see kind of thing. Yeah, I'm on the list of available recurring paramedics, and the director chooses based on whatever he or she likes. So we'll see.
Nice.
Fingers
crossed.
Crossed.
Fingers crossed. That's right. And of course, we got a zillion questions about Seahawks here. Let's see.
It's my first time breaking through the fourth wall, so I've never seen all this.
Yeah, Brian has never gone live.
I'm low
here.
tech. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. I'm taking your questions. We can only answer so many at a time. So let's see what we got. What's up, Zane? I do remember you. Thank you for checking out. What I think about the Richard Sherman situation. I talked about this last week. Have you been following?
I haven't been following it too much. I thought it was all just speculation. I'm still the opinion that with the Percy Harvin thing, how they kept that so quiet that this is getting out.
So to recap, there was a rumor that the Seahawks were thinking about entertaining trade possibilities for Richard Sherman, who has 2 years left on his contract. Well, the rumor was raised from DEFCON level 5 to DEFCON level 4 when John Schneider was interviewed a couple times last week and actually admitted that they have been talking to teams, fielding offers for possible trade interest in Richard Sherman. The Patriots being possibly one of those teams, and now it's coming out that not only are they fielding offers, they might actually be calling people and actually inquiring to teams if who they might be interested, like what want to make an offer for them. So that's kind of where it is, but Sherman has acknowledged he's aware of it, but nobody has actually said anything in regards to that anything's gonna happen. And I said last week, I don't believe it's going to happen this year. I think it's a lot of posturing, a lot of talk, but I'm hoping that he's here for at least another year. But that's kind of where things are at, and I hope he stays for one more year. I just think, though, this is the last year the LOB, as we know it, is going to be together, because they won't be able to afford all three of those guys' contracts over the next year.
The Beatles are breaking up.
Yeah. But Sherman's getting up in age, Chancellor's getting up in age. It's kind of that time when eventually, they can't all be there. They don't last forever. These good times don't last forever. That's why we gotta win now. We've got to win this year, because it might be the last chance for the. That's right. LOB can win one, take one home.
Go Broncos! Go Broncos! What the hell? He's wearing a Seahawks jersey.
I saw Bridges Stevens had asked who you think that Seahawks will take, or what position you think they'll take in the first round.
Oh, yes.
And this leads me to a side question. I haven't paid attention to the draft that much, and I'm trying to pay attention this year. What positions do you not need to take in the first round? I mean, obviously like kicker and punter, but is offensive line one of those, or do you do that?
Yeah, what we don't need, we don't need receivers. I don't think we're stacked there.
Great season primed.
you could debate whether we need a running back. Right now we got a full slate of running backs, led by Eddie Lacy, who's almost counts for 2 running backs.
Healthy CJ.
CJ,
Healthy
you got Thomas Rawls, you've got Alex Collins back there, not to mention the other guys who are in the practice squad. So we're really deep. We got to keep them healthy at the same time. But if they don't believe that those guys are the future, we might need to draft one more just to get a competition in there. I don't think we need tight ends. But, because we got Luke Wilson coming out, we got Nick Vanette, we got Jimmy Graham. So really, we need a corner. We need a corner. We need defensive line. We need, always can use more depth on offensive line. We kind of need a backup quarterback, depending on the situation. Yeah. So, that may be something to look at.
So but who do you think they'll grab in the first round? Was Bridges' question.
I'm kind of thinking corner. And the one that what's his name? Is that King? Is that the one name that's been thrown around? There's a deep draft for corners, so I think they go
corner. Big corners.
They've been doing a lot to address the offensive line, and I think there'll be more there. So I think we need to get a corner first, and then offensive line, then defensive line in that order. Linebacker. We've been addressing the linebacker situation.
Freeman agrees with you.
The Browns will go 16-0 this year. Ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
It's been an odd year so far, but I don't know about that.
Are you excited to see Eddie Lacy on the Seahawks? So Jamon Adventures. What do you think of the Eddie Lacy trade? Or not trade, but move, pickup.
If he can drop a little weight, I'm sorry, but if he can get the weight off and get back to a competitive number, I think he's going to do very, very well.
I like the signing. I think it's really good. It's a low contract guaranteed, but has a lot of incentives. So it's a 1-year deal. So he's got a lot of motivation to make it happen this year. So
it's too much. How am I supposed to get through all of this?
Let's see.
Cassie brought some dessert home.
Say the Rams are the best, or I'll spoil the movie. Well, he's already seen it, so you can't spoil it for
me. It's a good threat, though. I love it.
The Rams are the best at picking up a very bad first-round draft pick quarterback. That's all I have to say about that. I said it there. I said the Rams are the best at that. What else we got? Game challenge. Shout out to you, OG Millie Mills.
Do you like the idea of Lynch being a black and silver this year? Do you like the idea of that?
I do kind of like the idea.
I like the idea.
I mean, we don't play him. He's not in our division. The only time we'll face him is if we're in the, Super Bowl, which would be a fun thing to see.
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. I'd like to see him run again. So I hope he does. It'll be interesting to see if the Seahawks try to get something for him, or so how they want to play that, because they could get in the way of that plan and make it very difficult for him to come back into from out of retirement, since they controlled his contract.
Who do you think is going to win the NFC except the Seahawks? Who outside of the Seahawks?
How about this? I think a better question is, who will come in second in the NFC West? That's a better question. I'll answer it that way, because that's like when people ask me, who's your second favorite team? Like, I don't have a second favorite team. I have one team, and that's it.
Want to go to the movies? You can bring a friend for free on Tuesdays.
I believe it's going to be the Cardinals again. Kind of
like my boyfriend?
Potentially, just because I hope the 49ers are going to be better, but not good enough. The Rams and the Cardinals will be fighting for second place, and it's going to be close, but I think the Cardinals will have not as bad of a year. It's going to be a fluke year for the Cardinals. They're not as bad as their record was last year, but they're not going to be that much better either. So I think it'll be the Cardinals, but I don't think it's going to be that
kind
close.
of misrepresented by the numbers.
Yeah, we will be better than we were last year, I believe. Our running game will be much better than last year. We go as our running game goes. So I think we'll go from our very bad 25th rushing attack last year and be back in the top 10. And that's going to put us at a NFC West taking position and home field advantage in the playoffs. That's my prediction.
Nice.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
What do we got here?
I'm an AT&T customer, so I can bring a
Get Out is such a good movie. You concur?
Oh, I concur, yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be
It
seeing it
takes a lot
second
for me
time.
to see something twice in the theater now.
Oh,
what? I'm in.
well, we kind of gave you no choice either, so
That's fine. I'll call my sister.
no, we didn't.
I go where the ride goes.
So we're going. Great, I think.
Domo Pinoy 10, Pinoy power. But now that Jeff Fisher is gone, we might sweep the Rams. Well, that's true. Jeff Fisher is kind of a thorn in our side.
I believe computers are important in design, but it's the human touch that creates design.
Michael Freeman says, I think if the Seahawks get the players that they really need and players stay healthy and Russell stays elite, I think the Seahawks will have a good chance in winning Super Bowl 52.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I just think that if the offensive line can give Russell 4 seconds in a pocket, give our very well seasoned receivers a chance to run their routes, we're going to be pretty unstoppable as far as our offense goes.
4 seconds, that's being generous.
I know.
I mean, I think he just needs more than 2. He got like 1.8 seconds in some case. He drops back and there's a guy in his face. Because there's like a revolving door of pressure coming through.
Our receivers aren't even halfway done running their route and he's already scrambling, you know? But Paul Richardson came so strong this year. And
we'll get Tyler Lockett back eventually.
Doug is already ready. You know, it's gonna be great for receivers this year.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. We're going to be much better just because we're not going to have the same craziness of injuries that we did last year. It just can't.
No.
Just no way.
Yeah,
that's going to repeat
lot.
what happened last year. And our line will be better. Even if you just take the same line and just give them 1 year of experience under the belt, they're going to be better. But I think with all the veteran additions we've got, it's going to be better all around. So it certainly can't get any worse. I mean, I think the only way you can get worse is you put a junior high line out there. Just let him get plowed. So Seahawks O-line will be like last season. Orange traffic cones do a better job blocking. TTG is a little salty. This guy's commented quite a bit. He's a little bitter for some reason.
A little angry.
But you know what? Sometimes those orange traffic cones can be very effective if placed properly. They can keep semis off of the sidewalks if done properly. So don't underestimate the power of an orange cone. Okay, that's all I have to say about that.
That's right.
What else? Devin Peterson, what's up?
Are the Raiders a threat to the Patriots?
Yeah, well, I thought they were potentially I was hoping for a Seahawks
Brother
Raiders.
Pinoy,
Yeah, I was hoping for a Seahawks Raiders Super Bowl last year.
Oh, that would have been so incredible.
And then once, of course, Derek Carr busted his leg, that just all ended right there. But he'll be back, and Raiders are good, man. They're for real. You know, despite all the saga and everything like that, they're still going to be in Oakland for a couple more years at least. So, you know, I think there's a chance. But, you know, New England's had a pretty good offseason too. So, they're locked and reloaded again. So, they're going to be tough. Plus, they play in the freaking AFC East, where you don't have to even be that good to win and be the division champions. But they're going to be good as usual. So they're going to be a pain. They'll be a pain in our butts again. But we just got to worry about our own. We got to worry about Atlanta. Yeah. We got to take care of Atlanta and hope that Super Bowl loss hangover takes them down.
Oh boy, I wanted them to win so bad.
How do you think Earl Thomas, Tay Francis wants to know, how will Earl Thomas do next year? That's the multi-million-dollar question right there. I guess the way technology is with these injuries, and really I think it's better to bust your leg than to tear up a bunch of ligaments, because the bone will heal up and the rehab.
Not the joint.
It's going to
drop the lights on us.
Looks like it's time to get going.
Could save you 15% or more on car
We will
insurance.
come back in a couple hours and do a little post-game review of the movie and let you know how Get Out was. Okay, we gotta go because they're gonna kick us out if I don't. This is NorbCam signing off with Brian Frank.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks. And 80s Broncos fan over there too. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.